But we've never had an alternative to the union model, the traditional production model, which drives up production costs, because there's nothing stopping you from getting a camera, going out there and doing it, except for the rigged game, which says, well, we're going to we won't distribute your movie. There's all these different parameters. You're not SAG sanctioned, blah, 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 blah. If Daily Wire could land the Pendragon cycle and it were to be a solid enough story on the equivalence of like Game of Thrones, it could change so much. But there's the recent Brett Cooper stuff that's going on. It's just so much. Brett Cooper leaving the Daily Wire.
What's that story?
She's no longer at the Daily Wire. The comment section, Brett Cooper, she created the comment section at the Daily Wire.
The comment section? Is that what it's called?
Comments section. And it's got
Are you aware of this, Jamie?
A little bit, yeah, and then they hired someone else to host it.
Yeah, I'll break it down.
What happened?
They hired her. Like, we want you to start this YouTube channel for Gen Z. We want it to feel like you're a streamer.
Let's hear what she says. Let's rewind that shit. Let's hear what she has to say. Just a little bit.
Hey guys, some of you have heard the rumors online, and the rumors are mostly true. Today, December 10th, will be my last day hosting the comment section and working for the Daily Wire. It is not true that I am being forced out. It was my own choice to leave. And believe me, this is bittersweet. I have had the most unbelievable 3 years helping to craft the show, building this community, and telling stories and sharing the truth every day. Through the comment section, you all have made me braver, more articulate, more thoughtful, more hopeful than I could have ever imagined. And I'm grateful that we spent this time together. And I'm grateful that the Daily Wire gave us a platform to grow this community. But at this point in my life, I am ready to take on a new direction, both personally and professionally. This means new challenges and new endeavors, which I will share with you soon. As for this show, the comment section will continue with the Daily Wire. My producer, Rogan, is taking over as host of the comment section, and I wish her and the Daily Wire all the best. We have had 3 great years, and I am proud of what we've accomplished together. Leaving this show and the platforms that we've built is hard, but I'm very excited for what's to come. Knowing that we have brought so many people together in laughter.
But pause this. I'm not hearing this. So what I'm not hearing is like what caused.
No one knows exactly. There's speculation because the girl who took the place was her maid of honor in her wedding, like best friend, was the producer of the show. It'd be like Jamie taking your place, except obviously not, but that's what's happened now.
Right.
And it's nosedived. It's pulling like it used to pull like 500,000 views per video. It's pulling 40,000 now. And there was this theory that they had trained Reagan they hired an acting coach because her mannerisms were the exact same, hand movements, everything we were talking about, nonverbal communication, the importance of that. And it was eerie. She has started a YouTube channel that's already amassed 500,000. She hasn't posted any videos, so there's a lot of loyalists to her. But she grew this channel to over 4 million people in the last 3 years, as you were just hearing.
Right.
And she starred in the Pendragon cycle. She used to act.
Bro, what was the problem though?
We don't know. There's speculation that it exploded the channel. So it's likely, if we're applying critical thinking to this, it's more than likely that she approached Jeremy Boring, Daily Wire, like, look, guys, I'd like to be paid more than what I'm making because I'm pulling more views than anybody at the Daily Wire, possibly. Is what happened. She was living on this farm with a commute. She was a little frustrated with that. Maybe there's speculation she wanted to run her show kind of from her house. More convenient. But no one knows exactly. There's NDAs and everything. So
it's hard when someone is a part of a channel and then their show blows up and they realize like, oh, I could have done this on my own, which is the reality. The reality is like being a part of a channel, like it doesn't really get you much, obviously, because the new show only has 40,000 views, right?
True. But Jeremy Boring's response would be, yeah, but we throw the Daily Wire's advertising money behind these people. We spend a lot in advertising. We lose a lot of money before we make any money.
Yeah, but from what shows? Not the shows that are successful. The shows that are successful are successful. Like that you lose. That's that's like the record business version of arithmetic. Yeah.
You can't buy the elusive intangible.
Yeah, their record business is notoriously horrible with that. So they have a model where when they sign an artist, the artist gets an advance, right? And then the advance, you're responsible for so much. You're responsible for advertising. They take into account a bunch of artists they spend money on that doesn't create money. So they have all this Hollywood math that they apply.
Hollywood accounting.
And at the end of it, like, they make more than you and you make almost nothing.
So that's very likely a possibility.
And they throw as much shit against the wall as possible. Like, think
See
of a
what
record
sticks,
company.
yeah.
You know, they might fund a bunch of different artists.
Credo distribution.
Yeah, and then only one or two of them take off, but those one or two of them
Pay for
are
everything.
that's Prince, and he's getting fucked. And meanwhile, he's a giant superstar. Like, Prince had to change his name. He's like, okay, well, you own Prince? You guys own? Okay, I'm this now. I'm a fucking squiggly line. That's what he did. So it was the artist formerly known as Prince. You know, and do you know that? Like,
No.
Prince, for a while, when he was was it Warner Brothers? Whoever he was in dispute with, he changed his name to a symbol. And that was how he could still perform. He's
Whoa.
like, yeah, you don't own this, bitch.
And there's probably a non-compete clause. That's just why she hasn't posted anything yet.
Crazy.
It's, yeah.
But, you know, that's what you get if you want the shortcut, right? The shortcut is being a part of a channel. You know, I'm going to connect myself to a channel and, you know, I'm going to agree to give them X amount percentage of what I do. It's really not a smart way to do it today, and it's not necessary, because today all you have to do is have a camera and a backdrop and just start recording. And organically, if your content is good, your thing can grow, and then it's yours. It's all yours. And then getting advertising is not hard. If you're successful, you get an agent. You get an advertising agent, and they bring you MeUndies ads and all kinds of shit. Next thing you know, you're making money. You're making money off your channel, and then your channel grows organically. And then you don't have to deal with executives telling you what kind of guests you should have on, or what topics you should avoid, or what things you should accentuate, or we would like you to talk about this today. Like, all that stuff is, you know, and then as you get more and more famous from your work, you realize, no, the people like me, like, this is the reason why this show is going on, and I've got to pay these assholes 60% of everything I'm making, and this is dumb. If I was on YouTube independently, I would be rich right now. I'd be making good money. I'd have a nice car, and instead I'm getting a salary, and my salary is not really representative of how much income I'm bringing into the company.